This is a short demonstration on how to use a Sencore TC114 tube checker. It's also known as the Mighty Mite 2. I'm just going to check a couple of 6A Q8 valves, or ECC 85s. The first thing to do is obviously they're turned on, and we've got everything set up. For the ECC 85, it's 6D, 6B, and it tells you which socket to go into, socket 3. I've just done a calibration check there, and it goes back to the short 0, and full scale deflection, and 0 back there. 0 isn't at the beginning of the scale, it's about 1 division in on its tester. So that's okay. So first of all, we're going to do the short test anyway for the valve, and all we do on that one is rotate this switch here while observing the short lamp there. Once again, you get some flashes, which is merely capacitance. So there's no shorts on this one. It's a very good valve, I know. So the first test, it's on B. So now we can do a grid leakage test. I know this is a very good valve, there's no leakage on it at all. And then after the grid leakage test, that's actually the scale you use is on the bottom there, so it's in the good scale. So it's an excellent valve. We do the emission test. As you can see, the emission is showing over 100. So that's the first test. So for the second test, we just move the D switch onto the G position. So to do that, I always put it in say the short position, so you can't do any damage. And once again, we do the grid leakage test on this, and once again it's in the good section, so we can do an emissions test. And once again, that's showing over 100. So that's completes that test on that one. This is just going to do the same valve, ECC 85. I know for a fact this has a lot of grid leakage. Once again, we'll just do the short test on it again, and once again that's a matter of rotating it around. You can see there's no short on this one. Once again, the first test on this one is on D is on B. So we go to the grid leakage now. As you can see, it's gone right over to the bottom scale. It's in the bad section, so we can't actually do an emissions test on this. The Sencore testers are excellent for these checking grid leakage. It's one of the main reasons for buying one. I'll just take that one out now. That completes the test on this one. If you ever buy one of these, you want to check that the grid leakage circuit's working, you just need to put on the grid leakage without any valve in it and rotate this switch. If you get any movement on there over 0, you know that the grid leakage circuit isn't working. When we come to the HK position here, we'll get a movement, but it's dropping down towards the beginning of the scale there. So that's just to prove that your grid leakage circuit is working. Never use contact cleaner on this one, because once you do it, you'll ruin the grid leakage circuit. It's very sensitive. I think it's up to 100 megohms that it can measure. And this tester actually comes complete with there's a mirror in it. And it was used by American TV repairmen. They would place the tester in front of the television and adjust the controls at the back of the TV. And they could see what the picture looked like. That's it. Thanks very much. Bye-bye.